Hello there, insane bastard, with you once again. Sorry for the shitty audio quality. I'm not exactly sure what the fuck is causing it, but I'm making this fucking video anyway. You might just want to favorite this video and fucking up-thumb it and subscribe right now, because why wouldn't you, right? Anyway, this is going to be a response to Rozebooje. I think that's how you pronounce it. R-O-Z-E-B-O-O-J-E. I never remember how to fucking spell YouTube users' accounts unless it's something really simple, because I always have the link right there, so why wouldn't I? But Rozebooje, Cosmic Zen actually, recommended you to me, and I've been subscribed to you for a long time now, and I've not regretted me having your subscription. So this is going to be a video response to your video where you ask about, whether or not atheists are jealous of theists, that they have this blissfully deluded position where they think they're going to heaven when they die, and they have everything all figured out, and they have this feeling of comfort that is logically unjustified, and that the worst part is that when they die, they end up not going to heaven, they end up just rotting in the ground, their consciousnesses won't even be around to realize that fact, so they're basically going to be blissfully deluded up until when they die, and atheists are of course lacking in that point of view, and you're asking us whether we're jealous about that. Now, if I were to give you my arrogant answer, you'd of course dismiss it. So I'd like to first get into why an atheist would attack religion as often as they do. Many people that are atheists, Tooltime 99 or whatever his fucking Tooltime, you all know who fucking Tooltime is. Tooltime, he said something along the lines of, well, this YouTube channel is all I ever talk about with religion. With me, that's not the case. I personally like to talk about religion a lot. Sometimes I make people uncomfortable with my religious talk, but fuck that. If I see a fucking preacher in the street, I call him out on his bullshit. If I fucking feel like striking up a fucking religious conversation with just my friends, like either at school or out of school, I'll fucking do it, even though I know that they're fucking hardcore Christians or Buddhists or whatever the fuck they are. I'll still fucking say, hey, your religion's bullshit, let's talk about it. So I'm not going to pretend like this YouTube channel is all I ever do when I talk about religion, because it's honestly not. I do it a lot. Now, theists, of course, are always saying, well, that means you believe that God exists. Well, fuck you, no I don't. But the question arises, why do I, in fact, talk about religion as much as I do? Any other atheist in my position, or maybe not any other atheist, but a lot of other atheists out there who are in my position, who I imagine there are a lot of on YouTube, would probably go into something like, well, religion is bad for society, and it's got a lot of these moral repercussions and stuff like that. Which, you know, is true in a sense. I mean, it's not as true now as it was like 500 years ago, or 1,000 years ago, or at any point in the past. But in all honesty, I think that anyone who actually says that is saying it less out of a genuine concern for society and more out of trying to make themselves look like less of an asshole. That's where I differ from a lot of people. I have completely come to grips with the fact that I am, in fact, an asshole, and I don't give a fuck what other people fucking think of that. I mean, it's right in my fucking name. I'm the insane bastard. So, why do I talk about religion? And I don't care about making people uncomfortable in real life with my religious talk? And why am I so outspoken about this? Precisely because I am an asshole. I like to talk about religion. It gives me this endorphin-filled rush. And basically, whenever I talk about my religion, I'm just masturbating this desire that I have to do so. I mean, that's all there fucking is to it. And I'm perfectly free to admit that, because, once again, I don't fucking care what anyone thinks of that. I don't really see why anyone would think wrongly of it. Well, I kind of do, you know, some tight-ass people would. But yeah, that's my fucking view on that matter. So to answer your question, Rozebooje, am I jealous of religious people? No. I don't give two fucks whether they're religious or not. Now, I will try to convince them not to be religious, but that's entirely for fucking selfish reasons of me wanting to fucking impose my viewpoint on other people and fucking just having good conversations and shit like that. That's the only reason I do it. No, it is a really good reason in my personal opinion, but that's it. So no, to answer your question, I'm not fucking jealous of religious people, and if I don't convince anybody, and not even one person in my life, to be an atheist, then I'm perfectly fine with that, you know? Of course, I'll be happy if I do convince them, just because that just means that I am slightly more awesome than I previously thought I was, but that's it. So, there's my answer to your question. I really like your video, by the way, too, so have a nice fucking day. And remember, people, life is like a dick. When it gets hard, fuck it.